Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on BetCraft. Another very beautiful Sunday morning, and we are back with the predictions right on this very channel. Always what we do on a daily basis, looking for football matches that are happening across the globe. And also looking at the statistics on each of these teams and making valid on these matches before bringing it forward for you. All right, that's what we do on a daily basis. Yesterday we had a very, very, very good outing. We saw, our predictions yesterday doing so very well. We saw the likes of, big odds that we had yesterday. Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, and the likes. They're all coming out, winning the matches just the way we expected it to be. And it was really good yesterday. Kudos to all of you who, played out that game yesterday, and congratulations to all of you. And today we go again, and today we already have our games lined up for today. And in a short while, we'll be looking at these matches, one after the other. But I want to ask all of us who are coming across our video for the first time, if you're yet to subscribe, take out time to hit the button right now so you won't be missing out on our games that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. All right, that being said, without further ado, head to the business of today. And today we start with the very first match. It is in Italian Serie A where we have Bologna who will be facing, Cagliari. Okay, all right. When you look at the recent game for both sides, you see for Bologna, the home side have actually been able to achieve 4 victories in the last 6 matches. They've also had 1 draw and 1 loss in the last 6 games that they had at recent time. On the away side, on the other, Cagliari have won 2 matches and 1 draw, but have also lost 3 matches in the last 6 games that they had so far. All right, when you take it down to how these two teams fared on home and away perspective, you can see that playing from home, Bologna has done far more, better, winning 8 games and 1 draw in the last 10 home matches. They've also had 1 loss, which was against Hellas Verona on that occasion, but they done so very well, in the last 10 home matches, winning 80% of the home matches for the home side Bologna. And the away side, Cagliari have managed to achieve a 1 win and 3 draws in the last 10 away games, but they've also lost 6 matches out of those 10 away matches that they had so far. That tells you that's not the side that does so very well from away, Yeah, and we saw Bologna in the last 5 away games, winning all five home games, winning all 5 home games. Bologna, and that's a very good one for the home side. And on head-to-head basis, you can see that the last time both teams met was actually in October of last year, and we saw Bologna from away, taking the victory against Cagliari, winning 2 goals to nil against Cagliari. So we still expect to see Bologna, the home side, to take the die, to take the 3 points in this very one. So it is the home side to win outrightly. That's what we expect for that very game. And the next game that we have for you is in Turkey Super League. We'll have Fenerbahce who will be facing, Antalyaspor. Okay, and Fenerbahce have seen 4 victories and 2 draws in the last 6 matches. And away side, Antalyaspor have had 2 victories, 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last 6 games that they had so far. All right, when you look at how they fared on home and away basis, you can see playing from home, Fenerbahce have done very well, having won 8 matches in the last 10 home matches and also 1 draw and 1 loss, winning 80% of the home games that they have so far. But what you've noticed is the fact that they've been scoring lots of goals from home. They've actually won so much from home, and they're scoring on the average of 3 goals, per whole game for Fenerbahce, the home side. And the away side, on the other hand, Antalyaspor had 2 victories and 3 draws, but have lost 5 matches in the last 10 away games. Okay, and judging by the fact that the home side always scores very well, Fenerbahce is expected to win this very encounter. But and our verdict for this very game is that the home will win and over 2.5. Home win and over 2.5. That's our verdict for that very game. Okay, home win and over 2.5. That's what we expect. And the next one is also in this Turkish Super League, we'll have Kasımpaşa who will be facing Galatasaray. And looking at recent games for both sides, you see that Kasımpaşa, the home side, have had 2 victories and 4 losses in the last 6 games. And away side, Galatasaray have managed 2 wins, 3 draws, as well as 1 loss in the last 6 games. All right, looking at how they fared on home and away basis, you see playing from home, the home side, Kasımpaşa, have had 3 victories and 3 draws, but have lost 4 games in the last 10 home matches. And away side, on the other hand, Galatasaray is a team that have done so very well, winning 6 games in the last 10 away games, and they've also had 2 draws, but have lost 2 matches. Okay, all right. Looking at how they fared on head-to-head basis, last time they met, it was a 3-3 draw. That was in September of last year. But in this one, we are giving it to the away side. Galatasaray, who is actually, contesting the league with Fenerbahce, they'll be looking to, get some grounds against this very side. So it is the away side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very game. Away win That's a verdict for that very encounter. And that takes us to the next for today. It is in the Belgium League. We have Louvain, who will be facing again Westerlo. All right, Louvain have seen 2 victories and 2 draws, but have also lost 2 matches in the last 6 games that they have so far. In the away side, Westerlo have had 2 victories and 1 draw, but have actually lost 3 games out of the 6 recent games that they have so far. All right, when you look at their performances from home and away perspective, you could say that the home side Louvain have actually won 6 matches and 3 draws, but have lost just 1 game, which was in a match against the Club Brugge. In the last 10 home matches. And the away side, Westerlo have managed 2 wins and 1 draw, but have lost 7 games out of the last 10 away games that they have so far. And also looking at closely, you could see that Louvain have actually been scoring some goals in the last recent home matches. And the away side, on the other hand, also have been producing some goals from away, and in this very one we are actually going for goals. We expect to see lots of goals in this one, and it is an over 2.5. That's what we expect for that very encounter, right? And the next game that we have for you is in Denmark, Super League, where we have Viborg will be coming up against Virgil, and Viborg have seen 3 victories and 1 draw, having lost 2 matches in the last 6 matches that they have so far. And away side, Virgil have had 2 wins and 1 draw, losing 3 matches in the last 6 games. And looking at their performances on home and away base, you can see that from home, Viborg have been able to achieve 6 victories in the last 10 home matches and 2 draws, but have also lost 2 matches in the last 10 home appearances. And away side, Virgil have managed 1 win and 2 draws, but have lost a lot of games, 7 matches in the last 10 away games that they have so far. And on head-to-head basis, you could see that Viborg actually won the last meeting against this very side from away by 5-0 on that occasion. And that's also a lot about this very side. And that will be given to the home side to take the day in this one. Viborg to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very encounter. And the next game we have for you, also in Danish Super League, where we have Aalborg who will be facing Copenhagen. All right, Aalborg have been able to manage 2 victories and they've also lost 4 matches in the last 6 matches. And away side of Copenhagen have won 3 games and 3 losses in the last 6 games that they had on home and away base. You can see that for the home side, the last 10 home matches have actually seen the winning 3 and 2 draws, but have also lost 5 games in the last 10 home games that they have so far. And we saw Copenhagen play from away in the last 10 away games, have been able to manage 5 victories and 2 draws, but have also lost 3 matches in the last 10 away games that they have so far. All right, on head-to-head basis, we see Copenhagen have been quite dominant of this very time, winning against this very side in the last 7 meetings. Have seen Copenhagen winning on all 7. All right, in the last 10 meetings, Copenhagen won 9 times out of 10, and the other one being a draw. There's never been a time Aalborg achieved a victory against this very Copenhagen side. So it is our side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very encounter. And the next game that we have, which I put be the last for today, is in Poland. Our first division, where we have Jagiellona Białystok, coming up against Katowice. Białystok have seen 3 victories and 1 draw, but have lost 2 matches in the last 6 games. And Katowice have had 3 victories, 2 draws, and 1 loss in the last 6 matches. All right, looking at how they fared on home and away basis, you can see Jagiellona Białystok have won 5 games and 5 draws, have not lost any single match in the last 10 home matches. And away side Katowice have managed to achieve 4 victories and 1 draw in the last 10 away games, but have lost 5 matches out of those 10 away matches that they have so far. All right, on head-to-head basis, the last time they met, it was Katowice who won from home by 3-2. But in this one, we are giving it to the home side, Jagiellona Białystok, to win out shortly. It is the home side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very game. And that brings our predictions for you today on Betcraft. To conclusion, we wish you the very best of luck, and I hope your ticket goes great. Also remember to play responsibly. Football matches can be surprising sometimes. That being said, tomorrow is another day. We'll be back with our predictions right on this very channel. Do not miss out, but at that time, keep winning.